Hey, man. Free Bobby.
Everyone needs to stay muted. Okay.
Sure. So, free Bobby.
What I said, bro. You need a like me to.
NLE Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad.
Catrell is evil, and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees.
YoungBoy fired back at NLE Choppa's diss on KO with his own wild track, Zero IQ Freestyle. And the second it dropped, Choppa couldn't help but react. The news cycle jumped on it instantly, blasting headlines about YoungBoy's response and quoting him saying, "Respond to him. He ain't never ran nothing down, I said no." That one line alone had the whole internet buzzing because it hit like a warning shot. Suddenly, Charleston White jumped into the mix, claiming YoungBoy made the smart move by not letting Choppa drag him into what he called a clout chase. Charleston was talking heavy, telling people Choppa not allowed to even speak on the situation, like he was banning him from the conversation. It had folks online laughing because it sounded wild coming from him.
Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back with that walk. I think I'm a bad. You can't come back with that NLE Choppa with that boy. Now them boy got some dances. Them boy, but you went to holler about if you was a bad, I suck my too. You are disqualified from saying anything to Kentrell. NLE, you have been disqualified. I wouldn't give if you and King Von got in the car and shit together.
Bruh, it's Charleston White too, bro. He be hopping in on the. I know he be trying to make it funny, but nigga, what? Nigga, what?
You
the last person that should be talking about that.
Runway model walk, and you went in front of the whole world. You can't come back over here to this side of the railroad track and go to barking. No. Go back over there and finish.
Emma did say that in a song, though.
Go back over there and finish being the band.
But I don't even listen to NLE. He could say whatever in his song. Don't nobody listen to that shit.
The funniest part, just a week earlier,
Nobody
Charleston was
takes that
saying the
serious.
same thing as Choppa. They were both out here agreeing that YoungBoy wasn't a positive influence and saying his music wasn't good for the youth. Now he's flipping sides, like nothing happened, acting like he forgot what he said last week.
These babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat out your icebox as they break in your house.
It's because they put money in his pocket now.
I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan.
They
Them
getting
kids need to be
paid.
put in mental institutions. This man, YB sound like he angry.
Charleston White only speaks for his.
He wanna beat his daddy.
He speaks some true shit.
No,
He
I
just
don't
got the
wanna hear
wrong
that. I'm not in pain.
delivery
I'm a money
sometimes.
YB babies ain't money getting.
But he speaks some true shit.
I don't feel that. That's not
It's
soul
just-
music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in pain.
He do
Them
that
kids
till
need
the
to be
money
put
get
in mental
involved.
institutions. Him, you see they had that bone man?
The internet definitely caught that switch up, and this whole beef kicked off when Choppa dropped that new song where he rapped, "You are bad for the youth. Nothing positive you do. You are the reason guys go after girls thinking that it's cute." Those words lit the fuse instantly. Fans were shocked Choppa came at him that direct, and once YoungBoy responded with his freestyle, everything went from normal rap tension to a full-blown street-level showdown real fast. Every platform, every comment section, every group chat, they all locked in on this drama because neither of these artists is known for backing down once the disrespect starts flying. This whole situation just keeps getting louder by the hour. Choppa didn't hold back in his track. He rapped, "You send guys to do what you wouldn't even do. You think you're a
Backed out
role
the
model?
boxing match.
You'll never fit the shoe. You're just a guy with emotion. Your aura gives me the ick. Guys like you make me sick." Those bars had the
He
whole
said another
internet
nigga give
shaking
him
because
the
he
ick.
aimed
I only
straight at
get that from
YoungBoy's
Oz.
character. That's when Academics stepped in and started speaking on the whole mess. He claimed Choppa trying to move like X, but said it's not hitting the same because he thinks Choppa isn't as sharp or strategic as X was.
Call it, you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb, an act smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than most. Pause.
If he is trying to change some shit, the niggas fighting fire with fire. You only gonna make the fire bigger Like, you're not doing nothing.
It's kind of like how
You coming at it the same way he comes at it. You're not making no type of change.
it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion.
So it looked like it's for attention, for real.
He understood
it don't
life
look
a
like
little
he's
bit on a
trying to
different
change
level.
nothing.
And I think that's what NLE Choppa's aiming.
Academics stirred the pot even more, making the situation sound way deeper than just rap competition. But everything really turned up once YoungBoy's mother saw Choppa coming at her son. She hopped on Instagram and called him out directly. She wasn't holding anything back either. She said the only reason Choppa throwing shots is because he disappeared from the music scene for a whole year and popped back up seeing YoungBoy winning again.
Damn, I talk about being jealous and being envious.
That's your cousin.
So you want to
Mom.
make a video dancing around like a
Don't know
ballerina,
this woman.
and then you got a man on his knee, and you're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and on a video, right?
So I'm saying,
Okay,
fighting
fine.
fire with fire. You
Bet
can't
they have another video
use a negative
that
to fight
same-
negative shit.
on his knees. Because who gonna even play that stupid ass role? If you know better, you do better.
Energy never
Your
dies.
head
It could
look
just
like
be
a-
converted.
Without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say.
And she wasn't lying about her son being on top. YoungBoy finally back on tour for the first time in 5 years, and the demand is crazy. He already knocked out 25 shows, and the tour got extended another 25 because fans can't get enough of him. Every stop been packed out, and social media been flooded with clips showing how wild the energy is. But not everybody loving it. The police definitely watching. Reports came out saying Louisiana officials worried about YoungBoy's New Orleans concert, claiming they don't like the energy surrounding the shows and want things tightened up. It added a whole new level of pressure on the tour.
Concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center, in particular notified ASM Global that, yo, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now,
Inside the Superdome, there's nothing gonna happen. There's nothing gonna happen. They be having shit on lock. Outside the Superdome, no, that's different. So like, stadium officials ain't got shit to do with that. But I guarantee within 10 minutes after the show, he already out of there. He already out of there. On the highway. He probably got multiple whips, same color. He already out of there.
now the response
They got multiple V's, same color, all sliding.
from
flying out
ASM
of there.
Global was,
Getting up out
we'll
of
hire
there.
some security inside.
All
It'll
them
be
Escalade
fine.
V's. They out of there.
NLPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity
KAMSWAE bitch.
around these concerts that is so not an if but a when,
You a bitch too, but in all caps.
that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revel.
To understand why this beef goes so deep, you gotta look back at their history. In 2019, when YoungBoy got arrested, Choppa was actually a big fan of his. He even
Free
made a
Young
whole
Boy.
song called Free Young Boy, hoping to show support and help his release.
Not able to defend his name, bro. And it be a lot going on within his name about him when, to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude. And it was just unfortunate how it happened. Like, he came to a person as a man.
But everything changed after King Von passed away. In 2022, YoungBoy dropped Bring the Hook, and Choppa switched sides instantly. From that moment on, the friendship energy turned into full-blown tension. This beef been brewing for years before it exploded again today. When YoungBoy dropped those disrespectful bars about
got a hole
King
in my
Von
shit.
after he passed away, Choppa wasn't having it at all. The drama really kicked off when Academics posted that YoungBoy was on Demon Time and about to drop a whole new tape. Old Block rapper Reese jumped in saying, "That ain't no Demon Time. He just rapping like they rap." To these rappers all rap. Choppa backed him up immediately saying, "I stamped that," which everybody took as his official response to the situation. That one comment told the entire rap world that Choppa wasn't rocking with YoungBoy anymore. And YoungBoy did not like that. He fired back in a song with the
track hard go dumb. Just cause the yellow brake pads, just cause the Brimbos is yellow, I like the yellow.
line.
The yellow stripe.
I bet your mama be destroyed when we send you to God for making statements, choosing sides about my beef with them boys. I could say I saw it. You could say I was your favorite. Those bars had everybody glued to their screens. After hearing that, Choppa didn't waste time. He went back and changed the title of his old fan track, Free YoungBoy, to just YoungBoy, basically making it clear he didn't stand with him anymore. And once he made that move, he started popping up on every platform talking about the situation. He even sat down with DJ Vlad for a full interview, where the tension between them became a discussion all over again. Choppa later posted a final message saying, "YoungBoy gotta be more careful because a lot of people look up to him." He said YoungBoy needs to set a better example, stay out of trouble, and focus on his music. And whether YoungBoy meant to or not, he did lock in on his music heavy. A new report even revealed that over 400 officers will be deployed every night for YoungBoy's shows in his home state of Louisiana. They're bringing out drones, armored vehicles, and serious security setups because the hype around these concerts is on another level right now. The streets buzzing, the fans locked in, and the tension between these two artists just keeps leveling up every single day. One fan tweeted about the show saying YoungBoy performed the greatest diss track, "I Hate YoungBoy," in front of a packed-out crowd in Atlanta. And what made it even wilder is that it was the first time he performed his King Von diss in the same city where Von tragically passed. The energy in the building was unbelievable. People couldn't believe he chose that city for that moment. Academics jumped in after the clip spread and highlighted another fan's reaction saying, "YoungBoy dissed 4PF and half of Atlanta in their own city, bro, really a menace."
YoungBoy, king of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's the new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to the feet. I like it. We're not talking about
He said, "I like it."
They're like,
bro. Camera. 4K. Nigga, you in a fucking mansion right now.
They're on a different level. But below
Been having this
Kendrick and
quality
Drake,
since
below
2013.
Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry. With all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy's the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all.
Academics camera
The
over
walk
here
down I
crying.
seen in
Him
Atlanta
and Soul
tonight.
Illuminati.
The walk down in Atlanta tonight, give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy, the king of rap. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna last forever. But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months.
And even with all that going on, people from Chicago are still standing with Dirk, even while he's dealing with serious prison time. Loyalty in that city run deep.
A YoungBoy. What's his click? Why would I tell you? What's his click though? What's the 4K track? Damn. 4K track for life. I'm okay up. I am okay up for life. I'm from Chicago. Who? Boy.
But Choppa dissing YoungBoy turned into a messy look for him once.
He's never that serious for me. Unless I was personally involved in some shit. I don't know neither of them.
Fans dug up an old
You
clip
niggas
from
don't know
last
neither
year
of
showing
me.
him praising YoungBoy like he was his favorite artist. That video
just NLE
spread
Choppa
fast and had
currency
people
me.
calling Choppa out heavy for switching lanes. The pressure finally got to YoungBoy, and before hitting the stage, he hopped on Instagram with a message saying, "These rappers need him, just to get attention." He made it sound like everybody using his name because they know it'll get the internet buzzing instantly.
Man, yeah, you know that too.
Perm having name. You just wanna bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going. Your views go up now. Clown, I'm willing to help y'all about it, man. But I hate NBA so much, man. Go get them some views, man. Help this some views.
The main reason folks think Choppa dropped his fresh diss is because people accuse him of switching sides with whoever's winning at the moment. Every time the industry shifts, fans say Choppa flips too. And with Durk fighting big charges right now, Choppa wanted to make it clear he still stands with him. One report even mentioned a rapper saying Za Osama speaks on why it's important to show who you really support, which added even more heat to the storyline. This whole situation just keeps getting louder, and every new move from these artists sparks another wave of reactions across the whole rap world. It's no shock that some parts of the industry starting to switch up on Durk and lean toward YoungBoy. The momentum around him been getting louder by the day. But what really shocked everybody was the new development that happened the night YoungBoy touched down in Atlanta. Judges, politicians, and different government officials actually came out to his concert like it was some historic moment. Reports even said YoungBoy received the keys to the city. And academics posted that Atlanta was in shambles over how big that gesture was. It looked like everybody lining up behind YoungBoy now. Fans, the streets, the city, and even people with real power. Academics even said every rapper in the game want to be cool with YoungBoy because he's the hottest out right now, while Durk's still fighting a case that could change everything for him.
If Durk get out, it's gonna be his turn. That's just how the game goes. If Durk get out, it's gonna be his turn. But somebody gonna be in that bitch though. Just know that. When it comes to rap, somebody gonna be in that bitch.
Damn, this
Someone
judge
gonna be locked up fighting
the
for some
judge
shit.
in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail, but the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically, hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, nah,
That shit
Atlanta's
messy.
in shambles.
That shit messy.
If y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail.
That's like Lil Durk coming to NOLA and winning and getting the keys. That's like them sending YoungBoy to jail and Durk come and get the keys to the city of NOLA. I don't even think that shit like a possibility over here. We really fuck with whoever from here too heavy.
By this judge, and
not
basically you
even a
watching an
possibility.
out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do. You gotta feel sick. You gotta feel sick.
But things took a darker turn fast. Choppa supporters started digging up anything they could find to try to ruin YoungBoy's name. They began spreading clips, screenshots, and old comments, trying to flip the narrative against him. The mess really kicked off when fans...
The nigga's YoungBoy, he rap about unaliving people. What else can you do? Like, just on some real shit, what else can you do? What the fuck else can you
Famous
do?
Richard popped out saying YoungBoy working with the feds, claiming he keeps getting released because he's
That,
telling.
but
An
like,
Instagram post started circulating with people writing.
I question that. I still be questioning that. But to be honest, bro, he got too much money, bro. We will never know. We will never know. Because the shit he beat, bro, that's crazy. He either got O.J. Simpson lawyer or
This
like
is his third time getting released from the feds, trying to spin it like...
they have a 95% conviction rate. But 95% of the world don't got the pape YoungBoy got. So it's like
something suspicious going on. The internet grabbed that claim and ran wild with it, turning the drama into something way bigger than rap beef. And once that type of rumor hits the timeline, everything gets even more chaotic. Famous Richard kept pushing the narrative even harder, saying, within 4 years on all new charges, you can't do 10 months of a 23-month sentence. My first offer was 5. Famous Richard kept pushing the narrative even harder, saying, within 4 years on all new charges, you can't do 10 months of a 23-month sentence. My first...
you'd have to do 30. That's not even half.
First offer was 5 years for a firearm the police put on me. YoungBoy is definitely the police. Then he went as far as claiming YoungBoy might even be the reason Durk locked up. Fans ran with it instantly, especially after a clip resurfaced showing YoungBoy walking around in prison looking calm, almost like he had nothing on his shoulders.
I guarantee you got much more responsibilities outside that bitch than inside that bitch. There's nothing to it. Like, there's nothing you ain't gotta make sure this person okay while you inside that bitch. Sometimes you just hoping they making sure you okay.
And someone attached a tweet that read,
They wasn't even turning the lights off in this
I kind of
bitch,
believe
bro.
it too. The timing, the energy, the way things are playing out,
Yeah,
it's all
this
looking
is-
a little too convenient. Wouldn't be the first time someone played both sides in this game. You never really know who's working with who. That tweet lit social media on fire because it made the
Never
whole
know.
situation sound way deeper than anyone expected. People even pointed out how strange things seemed when YoungBoy showed up to court. A fan hacked into the court Zoom call yelling, "Free YoungBoy, free YB." And when YoungBoy entered the courtroom, he was laughing and smiling.
Free YB, man. Free YB.
Everyone needs to stay muted. Okay.
So, free YB.
All right. Mr. Golden's case has already been called. He's done with court today. For those of you interested, everyone keep yourselves muted.
Free YB.
The clip had folks talking non-stop, wondering why he looked so comfortable in a place where nobody usually feels safe or relaxed. And because of that, some fans started asking if he knew ahead of time he had nothing to worry about, making the rumors about him working with the feds spread even more.
Safe or relax, bro. You gotta go out your way. Right?
Whether it's true or not, the streets
You gotta
been
go out your way
debating
to
it
get-
heavy, turning this whole
do
storyline
some
into one of the
disrespectful shit.
wildest discussions in rap right now. But before we wrap this up, join the
everything
family and lock
respectful,
in
bro.
with us. Turn those notifications on and subscribe to Rap Uncovered, because the streets never sleep, and we're nowhere near finished uncovering everything going on out here.
W video sex.
Better know what you're doing when you're going on that mission. I know professional shooters and I get them niggas pissed. But for that drill, they walk down. My young niggas most so sick. I try to teach this bitch a lesson. Nelly bitches wouldn't rinse. Got tired of lectures. Now I'm sending all these hoes to the tip. I put my city on loose swag. Little bitch, check out my invention. When BR niggas get a bag, we heading straight to the dick. I'ma put some diamonds in my dick. Reach for my jewelry, I leave you crimson.